Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the Poke Resort, and as you guys can tell, we have a new trailer review, so let's get into it. Alright guys, so we're going to take this frame by frame to see every single part that we have in this new trailer clip. So first we're going to be starting out with the new legendary Pokemon. So obviously we have Solgaleo, as we mentioned before, at least I mentioned before in my other video, that we'll be getting Solgaleo for at least the name that was trademarked a while ago. So it's going to be a Psychic Steel, so it's not going to be Fire type at all, which is kind of interesting because it just seems like it just screams Fire type, but I mean, I guess we aren't going to be getting that, and I feel like a Psychic Steel typing really isn't too bad, so it's nothing really too much to complain about. And its ability is a Full Metal Body, so if we just hit play here and read exactly what it says, so we can just see what its move is. There's the full. Alright, so its stats cannot be lowered with the Full Metal Body. So now here we have its signature move. So signature move, I forgot what it is. Sunstrike Seal. So if you see this, wouldn't this imply Fire type? Wouldn't it imply Fire type? I mean, I don't know. You guys can make your own opinion on it, but for me, it looks like it's a Fire type. But maybe it'll just be able to have fire moves. But we still don't know what this damage does. Let's just see if it says super effective. It doesn't say super effective, so we still don't know the typing of that move. But here we have Lunala, which is a Psychic Ghost type, so they're both Psychic types, so maybe there has to do something with like the galaxy or space where that's where it's being involved with the Psychic type, and its ability is Shadow Shield. So let's just hit play again, and let's see if we have its ability kick in. We'll just have to get through this part, right after it shows body. Okay. Alright, so now it has Moongeist Beam, so I guess that's what its move is. Let's see if it says super effective. So it's super effective against Ghost types, so it could be a Dark type move. So actually we're going to bring back the frame all the way back to the new Alola region, right here. So as you guys can tell, we're going to be getting 4 different islands instead of just one, as you guys saw in the previous one. What I tried to do earlier is try to pinpoint what exactly the island is going to be that we were already in. And I don't know if I see it. If you guys can see that island, please point it out to me, because I don't know if I see it. I was thinking maybe it's this one, but I feel like the volcano looks just a little bit different. You guys can just let me know in the comment section. But so we're going to have 4 different islands that we're going to be going to. As you guys can see, there's boats pretty much everywhere, so there's a good chance that we're going to be riding boats to each island rather than surfing each one. So looking in the corners, always try to look in the corners to see if there's anything that we could not find, but it just kind of looks like it's just pointing out that this is the main part of the island instead of over here or over here. So so let's just go over to this island over here where we have one huge crater. Not exactly sure exactly what it is, but as you guys can see, let's just trying to get in a real in-depth look. Nothing too much to point out as of right now, other than these are going to be the islands that you guys are going to be going to. So now let's go a little bit faster. So here we have just more gameplay footage. There's nothing really too much to add in detail to this, other than maybe here, as you guys can see, let's just run right here. So right here, I believe this is the new Pokemon Center, so it's definitely more proportionate to the characters. So it's nice to see that we're not just going to this tiny little place, then all of a sudden just magically gets a million times bigger. So that'll be one thing to go to. I noticed this little person over there. This is a person, not a Pokemon, so I don't believe we got any Pokemon in here at all. So then here are our main protagonists. As we already know, we do have trainer customization. And then we did not know who the professor was. We thought it was either that one old guy or this dude, and it ends up being the younger guy, which is kind of interesting. So I kind of want to know what exactly it's going to be like with the old guy, what his role is going to be. But I guess we'll just have to find out and wait later on. So as you guys can tell, we have this Professor Kukui. I don't know. I'm really bad with pronouncing Hawaiian names. With my last video, it took me forever to even try to learn how to pronounce them. Even then, I think I still get them wrong. But so we can see here the I guess it's like a heart, or not a heart, a rainbow for a hat. This could symbolize maybe a new Pokemon, possibly the head of a new Pokemon. You never really know, but I know rainbow does kind of have the symbolic meaning for Hawaii, so that could just be a logo there that's put on his hat for that reason, just for more love to be given to Hawaii. So as he says right here, the region is made up of several islands, so as we already know that, as I already figured out like after the first trailer. So here's our mysterious assistant. Now, I'm a little confused, like, why we're going to be getting assistant. I mean, we've had, like, Professor Oak's aid and stuff like that before, so this could be another version of that, not too sure. She looks like she's a Pokemon trainer, though, but maybe she's, like, someone that comes to help us out random times where if we need an item, she'll be able to give us that, like, special item or key item to help us get further in the game. But she also could be a trainer, because she has that little bit of a look as a trainer. Not too much to tell right now, but that's just what I'm getting from her. So then let's bring it a little bit further. So now we have Hau, I guess that's his name, Hale. Let's just go with that. So this guy seems like he's your rival, but also says he's your new friend, so maybe he's not your rival. And as you can see here, we have all the characters that we already saw before. So we have the new girl, we have the professor. Maybe this is the professor's dad, so maybe he used to be a former professor and he retired and he gave the title to his son. That also could be another possibility. But as for this character goes, I'm not sure if he's your rival yet. I mean, I don't know. He just seems very friendly. He looks like he's also going to be going on a journey with you, but this could be in the likes of X and Y, where you just have a friend that's going through the same thing. He's just happy-go-lucky and nothing really competitive about him, just the way I perceive him. But this is interesting. So now we get a new Rotom form, which is Rotom Pokédex form. So I guess you guys want to call it that, which is very interesting. So I guess it's just a new way to communicate to the trainer. Kind of like how we have the Pokédex in the anime where they physically talk to you. This could be the same thing, but you just get to read exactly what Rotom has to say. So it is pretty interesting. But so it's saying that it's only complete once Rotom has gone into this final form. So it's a little confusing there. So it's only complete if you maybe this, I don't know, because I was thinking that maybe you could combine the Rotom, then it completes your Pokédex, because it's the last thing you want. But that wouldn't make any sense, because I mean, if they're showing him this early in the game, obviously you're going to be using this Rotom a lot to be here. But I guess it's just going to come down to, is it going to be a part of your party, or is this going to be like an extra thing where you can have Rotom on your team, or maybe not on your team, but he just uses Pokédex so it doesn't fill up a roster spot, because that would be my personal preference. I don't want to only choose 5 Pokemon for the rest of my time on here, or I guess 4, including the starter. So get the starter and Rotom, that's all you're going to get for space, and then you only have 4 spots left. I don't know if that really makes any sense, so this just might be a little added on part to the Pokédex rather than having another Pokemon on your team. But let's just get a little bit further. If my computer wants to know, alright, let's just read what it says here. Only compete into this body specially developed for it. So yeah, same things before, whole new way for people and Pokemon to communicate. Maybe that might have something to do where, I don't know if you guys saw in the last trailer, where it saw the professor talking to you through the 3DS while not actually in the games. This might be another feature to it. Not exactly too sure, but that's just what I'm getting from here, just possible speculation for that. And that's what we have for the information today. Now, I wasn't like super excited or anything about it, mainly because I don't get super excited over legendaries, because I mean, I don't really use them at all. I mean, they're uber Pokemon, so you're never going to really use them in competitive battling. They're just kind of OP guys that you really only like them just because they're a legendary, and that's about it. So I never really get into those because they're never going to end up on my team. So it's good information, definitely good information to get the month out after we got the legendaries and the starters. So I believe next month we might get the evolution of the starters, just the second one, and maybe some new Pokemon, because we still really haven't seen any yet other than, I guess, this new Rotom form, if you guys want to call that, for new Pokemon other than the starters and the legendaries. And I guess we got that one dog Pokemon that we haven't seen anything yet other than a little clip from the trailer. But yeah, that's about it for today's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.